Yesterday was so amazing, but so hectic as our very first Eid as Muslim reverts as a little family, because it was only the night before, after the moon was literally sighted for Eid, that we found out that you were actually supposed to go to the masjid on Eid and do an Eid prayer. So I literally spent the night like researching all into this, because it was only in like passing conversation with a friend who was talking about their plans and mentioned that they were going to do the Eid prayer, and I was like, thinking to myself, wait, what's an Eid prayer? So I'm like Googling, I'm like researching how to do it, where to do it, what you're supposed to say, what you're supposed to do. Like, is it just for men? Do women do it too? Because obviously for Jummah, it's obligatory for men to go to the mosque on the Friday and do the Jummah prayer, but it's not for women. Like, women can go if they want to, but like, you don't have to go. It's not an obligation on us. And I was like researching into it and saying how, like, yes, it's like pretty much an obligation for men, but for women, it's just a heavily emphasized sunnah for us to go. Like, we don't have to go, but it's heavily emphasised for us to go and do the Eid prayer in the masjid. So I was like, okay, right, let's find a masjid that we can go and do this prayer. But loads of them were celebrating on the Sunday, and we decided to follow the moon sighting in our own country versus following Saudis, which meant we celebrated Eid on Monday. So I'm like calling around to all of these masjids like, hey, what time are your Eid prayer? Are you doing the Eid prayer? Are you following like the moon in this country? And loads of them were saying like, yeah, we are, but we don't have facilities for women. Or we don't have, like, we're not doing the Eid prayer for the women purely because of, like, I'm assuming because of how busy it was. Like, it was insane. Eventually, we find the masjid that is going to have the Eid prayer on. And I call them, literally, we are driving to one mosque. And on the way, my husband's like, actually, we're going to drive past quite a big one. Maybe call them and find out. So I call the mosque. Turns out it's the biggest mosque in Birmingham, like the Jamia Grand Mosque or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. And it's huge. It's beautiful. It is, oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. And, like, we call them, like, yes, we've got prayer facilities for women, like, children are welcome too, like, everyone's, like, welcome. So we're like, perfect. So we go to this mosque. When I tell you it was packed, like, people were queuing around, like, roundabouts. Like, the traffic was standstill, literally, to just get into this car park. Like, the brothers were in the middle of, like, the roads, like, trying to direct traffic, making sure that people were staying safe, making sure that people weren't arguing, you know, and it was just insane. Eventually, we, after sitting in traffic for, like, outside the masjid, literally outside the masjid, about to drive into the gate for, like, 10 minutes, we're sat there, just in standstill traffic. We get inside, we park up, and it was honestly so beautiful, like, to see so many brothers and sisters coming together, praying in the mosque, you know, celebrating Eid together, you know, just talking and seeing that whole ummah was just so amazing. And it was really nice to be, like, in the women's section with all of the sisters. And it was the first time that I have actually prayed in congregation in a mosque with sisters. So I was really nervous. Like, my daughter, alhamdulilah, she was stood next to me. She was golden. She was stood next to me. She was, like, trying to pray with me. And, like, she knows some of Surah Al-Fatiha. So she knows, like, a lot of the prayer. So when the guy is explaining, like, how to do it, and during the prayer when he's reading it out and she can hear it through the speakers, she just randomly goes, Al-Madid. And I could just feel everyone trying not to look at her and laugh, because she's just, there's this little 3-year-old just singing at the top of her lungs, like, the prayer. It was, oh, mashallah, it was so cute, but it was so amazing. It was so amazing to come together with the ummah and to see everyone. I mean, it was hectic. Like, next year, we are definitely going to plan ahead, inshallah, and know about the Eid prayer, because we didn't get out until, like, the very last one. But, oh my gosh, it was amazing.